Delaware becomes the second state behind Nevada to allow full-scale sports betting as of today. Joining us now, Hill's U.S. chief, Joe Asher. Right, Joe, thanks for coming back.
Good morning.
Good to see you again, sir. Your company, I think you provide the technology and the back office stuff to enable sports betting. It seems to me that you're about to open the floodgates across America. Can you tell us that?
Well, I can tell you we're excited to get going today in Delaware, and I think it'll be within the next week or so, perhaps 2 in New Jersey. So, you know, it's going to roll out state by state. The floodgates are certainly not going to open in one fell swoop, but we're excited about moving forward today in Delaware.
But I'm right in saying that you make the book, right? I mean, you've got the technology to do that and the computers and the back office stuff. That's what you do. You are one of the biggest bookies, forgive the expression, in the world, I think.
Well, we certainly are one of the biggest sports betting companies in the world, and, you know, we're bookmakers, we're technology, we got the people as well, which is terrific. And, you know, it's ironic, I'm actually in Wilmington, Delaware today, just a block, one block, literally, from where my father's bookie used to be. And so today we embark on an era, hopefully, where instead of betting with illegal bookies, people can bet with legal sports betting companies when the states pass legislation to enable it.
So, as of today, if I'm in Delaware, I can go to a venue of some sort. I don't know where you're actually going to be, but I can place a bet on the NBA Finals or any other American sport, right, today?
Starting at 1:30 today at the 3 racetrack casinos here in Delaware, Delaware Park, Dover Downs, Harrington Raceway. This is all run by the state lottery. We're the risk manager for the state lottery. And certainly you can bet on the NBA Finals. My Golden Knights aren't doing so hot in the Stanley Cup, but hope springs eternal. And obviously European soccer as well. So it's not limited to American sports.
Wait a minute. I can, not the season right now. I mean, the season starts again, I think, in late August. Yeah. But come late August, if I'm in Delaware, I can place a bet on Premier League soccer from Britain? Really?
Absolutely. And you know, New Jersey will be live by then as well. So, and we'll see what other states come online and what the timing of that is.
What about the World Cup? Starts in 9 days.
The World Cup, of course. So, of course, World Cup soccer is going to be available. Unfortunately, the Americans aren't in it, so it won't be as big of a deal here as it might otherwise be. But for sure, you can bet the World Cup.
One last one. What about the impact on college sports? Because the impact of legalized gambling on, say, lower-end tennis has not been a really good deal. What about here in college sports?
Well, look, I think in college sports, certainly you have to distinguish between the major college sports. Of course, you know, big-time college football and college basketball, especially around March Madness, is a huge deal in Nevada today, and I expect it to be very popular in other parts of the country as well. But I do think that folks will be very responsible about it, and obviously there's a very big difference between Alabama, LSU in football than perhaps, you know, my beloved Delaware Blue Hens playing James Madison.
Okay, we got it. Joe Asher, thanks for joining us, sir. Good luck today. At 1:30, you kick it all off. Appreciate you being here. Thanks a lot.